Hello, guys. I am jet lagged. If you guys can't already tell, I am extremely jet lagged. Like, it is bad. I'm having a bit of a headache and I can barely talk because I'm really quite tired. I almost said quired. Anyway, here I am though, and I am talking to you guys. So, this is my very first video of January of 2026. So, Happy New Year to you guys. This is past New Year. I believe it is January 3rd. You're gonna see us on midnight of January 3rd, I think. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work, but hopefully I will get it out at midnight because that's usually when I want to post my New Year video, or like just a video that is kind of an update. I don't know. There's something about midnight that kind of like, and yeah, it's kind of cool. But anyway, yeah. So sorry, I do apologize if I am gonna ramble, stumble, stutter, whatever it is. I'm gonna try and talk slowly so I don't stutter too much. None of that nonsense has to overcome the meaning and overwhelm it and just completely befuddle you over what I'm actually trying to tell you. Because I have a couple things I want to tell you guys that are really important, and if I mess this up, oh my gosh. But anyway, let's get into this. Yeah, let's go. So first of all, I want to mention there will be no cuts to this video. I've reckoned that with myself that I don't really want to have a cut. Even an outro, I think. Maybe I will. Don't worry, my outro for 2026 will be the same as 2025. But I just want to mention to you that, I don't really plan on cutting this because I want this to be raw footage. I want you guys to know that I can, I can speak, live to you guys. And you've seen that before. You've seen that in my live streams before. I can talk quite well, but I still want you to think that this is, feel like this is the real deal. It really is. I want to be able to, converse with you all and just have a conversation, talk about things. And we're talking about the whole year, guys. We're talking about all of 2025. So yeah, I want to start off with the beginning of 2025, talking about what it meant on this channel, first of all, what this whole thing meant to me. And I want to tell you that it meant so much. It really did. It meant a lot for me to be able to do this because 2025 was the transition from my sophomore year to my junior year. And well, it was at like the late part of my junior year. No, sorry, excuse me. Late part of my sophomore year, like the second semester, going into summer break and into junior year, and now into the second half of junior year. So you can see that's like a full, school year. And, it's crazy. Really, it is. Because as I go on throughout the school year, I realize that, so much is being missed. Really, so much is being missed. And this will really, delve into what I mean on the channel. But first off, talking about personal life, you miss things because most of the day you're at school, you're not really at home, you're not, celebrating something, you're not going out to eat, you're not going out to hang out with your friends, you're missing a lot. That's why weekends and school provides, breaks for you, for your in holidays, for you to be able to get back on track with family and friends and just have a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of leisure time where you feel free again. You can do whatever you want. But really, it's not enough. It's not enough to make up for all the time that you miss. So it's super important that you have some stimulation in your life, and that's where this comes into hand. This is what I really wanted to do. When I make these videos, it's something I can look forward to every weekend. I start making videos because I can't do it on the weekdays. Obviously, it'd be too late for me to I get back home around 3ish, and then since I live even farther, if I go back to this house, it's around like 4:30, and then it takes a while, and then I have to do my homework, and there's a bunch of things. So I just would not have enough time for me to make these videos and then upload them. Instead, what I do is I premiere them at 1 o'clock p.m. Whenever I feel like it. Usually is at a 3-day basis. I try to keep it at that, but you will have noticed that throughout this year in particular, that hasn't really held up. Last year, it was awesome. It did, actually. I only took a couple breaks throughout the whole year because freshman year was super easy, and sophomore year was pretty easy too. But then the later half of sophomore year was pretty hard because I had to study for my finals, and then going into junior year, And then there's also a lot of preparation between sophomore and junior year, like picking my classes. And I'll tell you what, picking your classes sounds like a really easy thing, but that's only if you don't really have an ambition. If you want to get into a good college, if you want to get a good job, if you want, colleges and people to recognize you, you got to do something. You got to do something to please them. And one way of doing that is AP classes. AP classes and honor classes. Sophomore year, I took a couple honors classes, but they don't give you the college credit that you would get if you took an AP class. So that's why in my junior year, which I'm still currently going through, I'm taking a couple AP classes, and these ones are guaranteed to get you some AP college credit, except for maybe AP Chem. That depends on the college you go to. But AP Language and Composition and AP US History, those should get you good college credit wherever you go. So, it's looking good for me in that sense, but am I feeling the wrath, the time taking, the time away, the sacrifice from friends, because I have to, sometimes I have to study, and it's just, study for tests and stuff. That's really, it takes a long time, and yeah, I'm feeling it. I really am. And then, one of the sacrifices is being away from being away from you guys, and I really miss that. I really miss being able to keep up on on a particular basis in which you guys can trust that I will have something out and something entertaining out. It's not just about getting a video out, but making it entertaining. So that's why I have slowed down, because I wanted to be able to make videos that are entertaining, and to heck with the daily basis. Sorry, not daily basis. Whatever the basis is. So I don't have to constantly remind myself of that. Instead, I focus and prioritize making the videos actually good. So that's what I've been doing recently, trying to make the videos good. And I will say I'm lacking, Gosh, guys, I can barely keep my eyes open. But it's because, I have to stay up, because since I was, I haven't even talked about my trip yet, so I'm going to get to that in a minute. But let me finish this first. So I want to tell you that having a basis is, it's tricky, because I have to prioritize one or the other. It's an ultimatum you have to make a decision of. And when I come to that consensus, there's a sacrifice, a price to pay, a consequence. But I like this better. I hope you guys will understand why I'm doing it, and you guys will respect it. Even though I don't fully reach the goal of how many subscribers I want, that's okay. I want to be able to live my life, And don't worry, next year will be good. Or this year, if you consider it 2026. It's going to be better, because the later half is going to be a lot less strenuous, guys. Senior year, I would have already applied to my colleges. I would have probably already gotten a driver's license by then. And the AP classes will be less strenuous. I'm telling you right now. AP Chem was a good thing I took in junior year, because senior year I'm gonna be taking AP Environmental Science, and all my friends are telling me that stuff is easy. So I think it's okay. I think I'm gonna be better, guys. I don't have to worry about my grades falling too deep. So that's good. It sounds like it's gonna be okay, and only uphill from here. So yeah, that sounds great. So yeah. Anyway, so that's why I wanted to really get to is being able to. I hope you guys will understand why I'm doing it the way that the way I'm running the channel. I hope you guys will be able to comprehend the reasoning and accept it, or maybe support it. I would be happier if you support it, because I will feel like it's okay. I don't have to worry about you guys too much. And truth is I think the videos that I've been putting out are pretty cool. I mean, I think that some of the videos that I've been making, the Murder Mystery 2 summer event for sure was super fun. It was amazingly fun. I do remember doing it. I did it in August, I think, of 2025. From August to October, I think it was. August to October. Super fun stuff. Absolutely awesome. The only issue was the ending, and I can't spoil that for you guys yet, because I haven't uploaded all the videos. So let me make one New Year's resolution. I'm going to have a whole bunch of them, but at least a small one. Post all the summer event videos. All the videos from 2025 need to go out soon. So I'm going to be posting maybe a little bit more rapidly, because I have so many videos from 2025 that I still haven't posted. I even have a video from 2024 I haven't posted, but that one probably won't be posted, because It's just too long ago, and I might make a video on that too. So a video on a video. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I need to get that out right now. So I'm gonna try and get some of these videos out. I'm not gonna do a thing where I post them all at the same time. That doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna split it apart. Every 3-4 days or something like that. I'll post a video, and we can get caught up again. So yeah, I actually did make a lot of videos recently, like about I think a week right before my trip, because which was from December 26th. Before December 26th of 2025, the week before that, I was just like spamming videos, like spamming the record button, spamming the end button, and editing them and uploading them to YouTube. Not new, I haven't uploaded them entirely. Like, you guys can't see them because they're privated. But I thought I was gonna have to post those ones because I was gonna be gone for a whole week. But it turns out I didn't even need to, because I didn't really post on that week. I've been a little bit absent from YouTube for a while, and the reason was that originally was because I was I had an AP Chem test coming up, so I needed to study for that. But then there was also, by the time I finished that, then I got to the new AP Chem unit, and that was more difficult. And academic decathlon is becoming more and more strenuous because we're getting close to competition. Finals are coming up, not finals, but midterms. And then lastly, Christmas came along, so I thought, hey, what the heck? I've been gone for too long. Let's just wait until 2026 and I'll come back. And I do promise those things, and I try and hold to those promises. I wanted to come back on January 1st, but the thing is that I wouldn't be back from Vietnam on January 1st because my whole trip was a week. So that took a while, but it's okay. I'm glad that I'm back now. I'm glad that we can make some videos together. Talking a little bit about my trip. I want to say it was super fun. I'm so glad I was able to do it because, if there's one place I want to go, and I'm not much of a traveling guy. I hate, typically I hate traveling. Like, the idea of it, when I actually get there, and usually the things that my family has us do, the plan is usually awesome. Like, the things we do are actually really fun. But just going there and going back, thinking about going out of state, I hate the idea. Really do. But if there's one place I would really want to go, other than maybe Las Vegas, that was out of state and especially out of country, that I definitely want to go to Vietnam, because it is, the place where my parents were born, it's where my grandparents were born. The whole Lei family dynasty was born from there. So it's pretty awesome going back. And hey, it's super awesome to see my culture, my community being there, like just a lot of it right there. And it was just so much fun eating the food that I know so well, going to places that I've never been to before, but probably should have known because, it's my home country. And yeah, I was just and hanging out with the family too. It's super awesome. It's good. It's a good reason to get away, and get away from school academics, get away from even you guys, because I need to focus on myself sometimes too. And that's one of the examples. That was a really good moment for me. I really liked it. But now that I am back, you guys are back to being some part of my priority. So I'm focusing on this too. Don't worry about that, guys. I will definitely post more this year than last year. Trust. Now, I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for just being here for me. For all of those who still care about me, who still think I'm relevant. For example, Nova, I want to thank you personally if you're watching this, because you were, absolutely awesome throughout my, this year especially. That's probably one of the best things to happen to me about YouTube, regarding YouTube this year. Other than maybe the fact that I reached 800 subscribers. That was also awesome too. But, hey guys, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be happy, because that's really where I want to hit my mark. I don't think that I'm entertaining enough to gain more than that. So I think that when I get to 1,000, I'll be happy. Does not mean by any means I'm going to end the channel, but it does mean that I will have reached part of my ultimate goal for this channel. If I can go up and beyond, that'd be awesome. But 1,000 is where I would love to be, And also, if I can start monetizing my videos, that'll be awesome. I can make a little bit, a little bang for my buck. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Nova, and thank you to all of you who have supported me throughout the years, whether it was from the start or recently. I don't know. Whatever fan you are, if you're an old timer, if you're a new guy, a newcomer, I don't care. I respect you all the same. And I'm so glad that you guys could have been here to join me on this journey, seeing me grow. And let me tell you guys something. Like when I look back in my other, sorry, low power mode on my phone. When I look back at my other yearly recaps, I just see how much I've grown. Like from 2024 to 2025, oh my gosh, it looks so different. And from 2025 to 2026 to now, yes, I do also look different. Some physical attributes have changed. I style my hair now. So it's become a thing that I've reckoned with my, my personal choices. I think I've shaved pretty recently. Started shaving recently. I actually started shaving last year when because when I had to take my school picture, but I didn't realize that I actually looked better when I'm shaved until I would say only a couple months ago. Because when I started I had short hair in the summer break, and I realized that my short hair just looks horrible with my mustache, so I had to start when I started shaving it. So now, even though I have long hair now and it looks good, my hair looks good, my face looks good, I still shave it. Anyway, I don't know why I talk so much about that. My face still does look a little weird to me. I don't know if it's just an insecurity of mine, but I feel like my face doesn't look narrow enough for how much I weigh. I weigh like 105 to 110 pounds, give or take. So I don't know why I still have this like sort of just, I don't know, like protrusions in my cheeks sometimes, especially when I look down like this. But maybe it's just an angular sort of thing. We look weird. We look weird. Not all of us look, handsome or beautiful, pretty, whatever you want to call them. No one has a picture perfect life. But anyway, yes, so I have changed, and mentally I've changed too. I'm so glad that I have changed because I gained maturity. I gained gratefulness, gained knowledge. Whether that's social knowledge or academic knowledge, both of those things, which are really awesome. I love learning new things. I love being able to talk about the American Revolution like I know it, like I was there, like I was actually there. I would be quite prehistoric if I was if I lived during the American Revolution. Gosh, I'd be like what, I'd be over like 200 years old. That'd be crazy. But anyway, I don't know why I got into that theoretical mode. Sometimes I just get into this philosophical mode where I just start babbling on. So just don't mind me. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great year. Okay, I hope you had a great year too. I had a pretty good year. I hope this year, upcoming year will be awesome too. I hope that there will be some really good lights at the end of the tunnel for me. Whether it could possibly be, I don't know, acing my finals, getting, fives or fours on the AP exams, or making a lot of new videos on this channel, getting a girlfriend, all those things that could be possibly better than where I am now. I'm just joking, right now I'm in this mellow state, which I always am at. I've been in a mellow state for quite a while now, but yeah, yeah. It's going good, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm doing awesome. The only thing that I do trouble myself with sometimes is overthinking. I feel like I overthink things a lot, and when I do that, I miss opportunities. To just live in the moment. I don't know why I never do that. Sometimes I always think about the future, always think about the past, never in the moment. So that would be probably one of my New Year's resolutions, like my main ones. The channel comes like third or fourth on the tier list of what's important to me. So, or like kind of lower even, because I haven't taken into consideration of everything. I just thought about, family, academics, and YouTube. Yeah. Oh, well, family, academics, family, family and friends, academics, YouTube. If I'm going to do it in a very general very general categories, that would be where YouTube lands for me. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great year. I did. And I hope you guys had an even better year. I don't know what, we could possibly have gone right with your year, because I don't know you guys personally. But I hope that you guys, if you were, going from high school to college, I hope you got into a good college. You're currently able to make that transition. If you're going into a community college, you can make that transition even easier. But if you're going to a UC, if you go into like Stanford or Harvard, kudos to you guys if you guys are able to make that transition. I don't think I ever will. I don't think Harvard is anywhere near my dreams. So, I'm going to go somewhere cool, but it's not going to be amazing. I'm not going to be Einstein, guys. But, yeah, hope you had a great year. Hopefully things went well for you. Things are going to go better on this channel for sure in next year. I don't know if it will, you'll see that in the beginning of the year. You'll definitely see it in the middle of the year. When I go into my summer break, I'll be like, hallelujah, I'm so happy. Because I've chosen my classes for my senior year, and they would be by far easier. So I think I'm going to be happier next year. Like, just happier in a sense of not like joy, but in a sense of being relieved, of not being so stressed. You know, less gray hairs that my mom has to constantly pluck out because they look unattractive and they look weird. Like, just imagine me with gray hairs. That'd be kind of just odd. But yeah, I hope that this year will be great. I keep on saying next year as if 2026 was, you know, is the next year, and this is 2025 right now. But no, it's not. We're getting older. We are getting older, and I will be 18 in this coming year. So yeah, that is something to be. I'm afraid. Help. But yeah. Oh, one last thing before I do go is I want to mention the fact that I got a lot of presents during the Christmas. During the Christmas. I don't know if you guys still get presents. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little old to get presents. But I am, you know, you're never too old to get presents that are appropriate for your age. So what I got was mainly clothing. I also got some board games, Hues and Cues. But one of the things I did get were a bunch of these shirts. So I want to show you them before I do go. This one's a purple collar shirt, which I am very looking forward to wearing because I love purple. A lot of these were a little bit oversized, but the good thing is that I can continue wearing them even if I do get taller and older, because I probably will get taller. My growth spurt has not ended yet. Oh, I got this shirt, which I love the look of this shirt. This is just like an old time, you know, collar shirt. I love these shirts. Like, I have to make them myself. When I have a white collar shirt inside, I have to put a sweater over it. This is like best of both worlds, you know, so that's great. And then I have some other shirts back there that I could show you. I'm a little bit tired, but I will show you some of them because these are actually pretty awesome. I also do want to show you this jacket I got, which is I'm wearing right now, which is really awesome stuff. But then even better is this one right here. I want to show you this one because this one is actually really, really cool. And this will be my last thing I do before I leave. This one here is a shirt that is a white, wrong way around, white and red baseball t-shirt. I love this stuff. Like, these are like the vintage shirts that I absolutely like. This is my fashion. This is my type of fashion. And what's so cool about this is that I'm getting new like renditions, because I have a black and white version, but now I have a red and white version. I know my favorite color is blue/purple, but I still do enjoy and revere the color of these kind of just more bright colors. I love still the shirts that like this one that my mom picked out. This one that I wear a lot. I think I bought this in 2023. But yeah, I love these shirts too because they're, you know, I don't have anything against black and white colors, but or like any, you know, darker colors, but I love these colors too. This is an awesome shirt, and I had the shirt for a while now, so pretty good outfit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you for all the support and love. I will definitely be able to make more videos this year. I will be able to make more videos in 2026. Okay, guys, don't worry about that. Everything will be going, you know, a little faster. Videos, I'll try and get some shorts out. Live streams might actually slow down. That's the only thing that might slow down. Community posts will definitely, you know, I'll be there for you guys to make sure in case if I ever do break out of my my schedule. But live streams might take a little bit more time because I want to think about what I'm talking about before I actually just babble on. I can't just make a point that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna try and do like less often live streams, which is why we've seen I broke the weekly streak. Dang it. But it'll be better for you guys. You guys will understand what I'm trying to say better. Anyway, thank you guys for being here for me today. And yeah, I am very excited to continue this year. Let's see how 2026 goes. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.